I'm ready for some Back in Black by AC/DC. Now, this is my first time reacting to AC/DC's album. I reacted to a few songs. Very happy to have kind of like reacted to them. So now I'm gonna dive into one of their albums. This was recommended by my Patreon, so I'm very happy for this recommendation. All right, so far the album has 10 songs. It's about 42 minutes and 2 seconds long. Um the longest song on the album is about 5 minutes 12 seconds. Okay. All right, so let's dive into Hell's Bell. All right. Clearly, that wasn't intended towards me. That song was not intended towards me. Right? Whoever that song was intended to. But I must say, I do remember my last few reactions of them, and I think they had two main singers, AC/DC. They had two main singers. One of them unfortunately passed away, and then they had to get another singer as well. Listen, listen. Vocals on 10, okay? Vocals on 10. I have to say, I don't know which one. Let me just verify who's the one singing. AC/DC. Uh let's see who's the main singer for that. Let us see. Okay, so this is Brian Johnson. Right, so he joined the band following the tragic death of their previous frontman, Bon Scott, of course. I know for sure Bon Scott was so loved because in my comment section I saw so much love for Bon Scott, so RIP. But this Back in Black album, the lead singer is Brian Johnson. Just wanted to make sure that I understood that. All right, now we're jumping into Shoot to Thrill. Yeah, let's dive into this. Wonderful and rich soundtrack from AC/DC. Awesome. That was awesome. That was awesome. The lyrics, to me, I feel like this album kind of is like a warning you. It's a warning shot for everyone, right? Like, you know how they start off the song. All you women who want a man on the street, but don't but don't know which way you want to turn. Just keep it coming and put your hand out to me. Literally, he's like, be aware. He's like, okay, this is actually a thing. Be aware of people like me that want to lead you astray, that wants to fool around, right? He's gonna shoot to thrill. And I actually really do love this play on word. Shoot to thrill, play to kill. I just really like that. I think that was very intelligently done. Yeah. It's nice. I like that. Shoot to thrill, play to kill. I like that. And I also like this additional part here. Too many women with too many pills. Actually, I really do love the chorus of the song, right? So this was a banger. This was a banger. All right. Ask me if I'm taking notes. I started back taking notes. You know what? I think I know which song I don't want to be on my top 10 so far. I don't even listen to the top 5. Definitely the first song is cause for concern for me. I want to be nowhere near that one. Very great song, by the way. I've just rated it 10 out of 10, but it's just not going to be in my top 5. That's all. Right? Let's jump into what do you do for money, honey? What do you do for money, honey? What do you do for money, honey?
So stop your love on the road. All you're taking my gold. You make me wonder. Yes, I wonder. I wonder. Honey,
shoot, we went on to the next song, and I was like, damn, it's just a very flawless transition. I was like, huh, what's going on, right? Honey, what do you do for money? Yeah, tell me, honey. That's a fire song, man. We get it. They're talking about gold diggers on the streets. Yeah, something in that regards. Nice song. Chorus is very catchy. I found myself singing along and just here tapping my foot the entire song. Like, yeah, this is fire. All right, the song was great. Enjoyed it. I was just taking down some notes. Um, I have something final to say. Yeah, let me just write that down real quick. Yeah, overall, very enjoyable sound. Loving the vocals so far in the entire song. Very exciting to kind of just like be within this like vibe, if I want to say it right. Yeah, very enjoyable song. Let's give it to giving the dog a bone. Giving the dog a bone. Interesting.
I'm just giving the dog a bone. I'm giving the dog a bone. I'm just giving the dog a bone.
So I can conclude that there's no love songs on this album. This album is a flex, and it takes me back to like this like very classical rock where I kind of started in where everyone's on stage and they're doing that 70s 80s classical rock, which I very much love to see. I would love to see some of these songs performed on stage. Just like the vibe would be so spectacular to see, right? Quite enjoyable piece. Um, very catchy chorus, verse, song musically. It's very enticing to the ear. I just love listening to it. Um, jumping into Let Me Put My Love Into You. I think this is going to be a very interesting album rating, right? I feel like it's going to be very interesting. Me selecting my top five. Very interesting. Right. Yeah. Let's jump into Let Me Put My Love Into You.
Let me put my love on the line. Let me put my love into you, babe. Let me catch a train with my name.
All right, this song, Let Me Give My Love to You, babe. This has to be like my favorite guitar instrumental in song in the album so far. I just really like this part where it goes, you know the part I'm talking about. My face lit up when I heard it. I just think that's such a fabulous part. The song has very interesting lyrics. Alonso says, like me some AC/DC hard rocking band with some entertaining lyrics for sure. Heavy on that entertaining because it got me with one eye up like, huh? You know, listening to these guys and how they sang and how they had those innuendos and stuff. I was just like, damn, it's not even that hard to like break it apart and just find out the true meaning, but it's still kind of just um very clever in the way they put their lyrics, which I quite enjoyed. I felt that that one was quite balanced with like love and everything else, like love on the line, love into you, like it kind of balanced it out there, right? It was quite an enjoyable track. Very happy to have heard it. Interesting sound. Let's jump into Back in Black, okay?
I hate to say it, I've been too long, I'm glad to be back. Yes, I'm letting loose from the news. That's kept me hanging around again, looking at the sky, just giving me.
Listen, I was quite shocked Why I was quite shocked was because, to be honest with you, um, Back in Black, I did not know that AC/DC sang that song. I've heard this song somewhere before. I know I've heard it before because when we first went back and the first couple seconds of the song played, like literally, I knew the song. I knew the song from the first couple seconds, right? And I was like, ain't no way, man. All right, this might be my favorite song on the album so far. I'm not even gonna deceive you right now. That was quite an enjoyable piece. I mentioned that uh Let Me Love You have one of my favorite like guitar parts, like a riff or something. But uh Back in Black. Back in Black got my heart. Alright, let's jump in the next song. You Shook Me All Night Long, which I think I've heard before. I don't know. Have I reacted to this song before? You Shook Me All Night Long. I don't know. I have to hear it. I have to hear it. Um, also says it's a very popular song and been used many times. I could tell. Damn. Song's very, very like it's just stashed in my head somewhere. All right, let's jump into You Shook Me All Night Long. You know what I think it is? Why the song feels so familiar? I did listen to a song like this, but I think it was from uh what band is that? What band is that? Dude. Mm, no. Nah, never mind. When I remember the band, I'll tell you.
Those American thighs taking more than a share had me fighting for air. She told me to come, but I was already there. 'Cause the world started shaking, the earth was quaking, my mind was aching, and we were making it, and you shook me all night.
All Night Long. Have not remembered the song that it reminds me of. Oh, right. I think The Doors. The Doors have a song called You Shook Me, right? Or something in that regards. And I was like, oh, so, the wording kind of got me mixed up there. But that was my first time hearing You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC. Awesome song. I actually quite enjoy it. I think that may have been in a top kind of contender for top songs on the album. I really like it. Um Alonso says Back in Black, another album loaded with some classics. Correct. It's right. Yeah, that was just quite an enjoyable track. I was really enjoying it. Really, really enjoying it. Nothing really um stood out to me in that particular one, but it was just so enjoyable. So I was like, yeah, very nice. Um it's a feel good song to me. I don't know, I just really liked it. So we're listening to Have a Drink on Me.
I'm just fucking fighting. Oh, tequila white lightning. Yes, my glass is getting shorter. On whiskey, ice and water.
Yeah, have a drink on me. Listen, I feel so rock and rolly, like I was meant to be a part of this, man. I was meant to be a part of. I was just thinking. I had a whole drama going through my head during this entire song. I was like on stage. Yeah, drink on me, drink on me, have a drink on me. And then when he talks about, hey, forget about the check. We'll have hell play. And then I was just like, okay, I'm back. Just like I'm back. Okay, I'm back. All right, I'm gonna pay my bill. I'm gonna pay my bill. I don't want to owe hell anything, all right? Just come back and pay my bill, right? Quite an enjoyable song. It's like so, it's such a cool song. I'm enjoying the classical rock that we're having right now. Fun, stoned, drunk. Man, I could imagine it. Like the 80s and 90s, no, the 70s and 80s were such a rock period where people were just like going hard on these things. I don't really drink. I barely drink, if so much. I don't go out of my way to drink, but I could imagine that they were having the time of their life. So that's cool. That's cool. Great song, right? Let's go on to Shake a Leg. I've been shaking my leg the entire morning, so let's see what this song says.
They tell me what they think, but they think, and I really don't care. Got mine of my own, move on, get out of my head.
Damn, the band went so hardcore in this track. I have to reconsider my top five now. Damn. No, but seriously, I don't know. Did we count the speed at which the guitarist was going at? He going crazy. Damn. I'm like, damn, wait, hold on. I'm trying to catch up, dude. Dude, wait a minute. Come on, man. Wow, I needed to breathe not only for myself, but for the guitarist as well, because he was doing a number on that song, right? Damn, that's a solid 10 for me. Shake a leg. I was doing both. Shake my head. Shake a leg. Ugh. They got me, man. They got me. Song was tight. Song was tight. I need to rearrange some numbers on my book. Anyway, let's jump into rock and roll ain't noise pollution. You tell them. You tell them.
Happy decibels are playing on my guitar. We got vibrations coming up from the floor. We're just listening to the rock that's giving too much noise. Are you deaf?
Okay. Rock and roll ain't noise pollution. Rock and roll ain't going to die. Actually, rock and roll has evolved into many, many, many subgenres. Many, 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 many different things. We have metal, we have classical rock, we have a bunch of stuff. I've been getting to know rock more, and I feel like it's just broken up and it's become more, more interesting. It's just not one thing. It's beautiful to see, right? It's beautiful to see. Rock is truly an amazing genre. And you get to see so many different songs and feelings and hopes and dreams and vibes in rock, right? Excellent song. Really, really like this song was kind of projecting the future, especially since, when where you were showing me last week that parents were against a lot of rock in a sense, like whether it be metal or punk rock or just classical rock. Back then, they saw rock as so much threatening in a way. So it's quite interesting and nice to see songs like this. Saluting the rockers out there. All right. So this was the album reaction. I had a lot of fun listening to the songs. AC/DC, Back in Black. A lot of the songs were just so, so, so good to listen to, and a lot of the songs were interesting as well. Some of them were shocking, actually. Some of them were quite shocking to know that they belong in the Back in Black album from AC/DC, right? Before reacting to AC/DC couple months ago, I actually had no idea about the band. So I'm just like a new intrigued person, just learning more about them. Quite a fan at this point. So we're reached the place where we're gonna choose our top five. Top five. Alonso, do you have your top five? All right. I'm still looking. Hmm. All right. So I'm just gonna put my last two. I had to just string a few things around before. Ooh, All right, cool. I think I have my top five. All right. So number one, no, let's start with the number five spot. The number five spot is going to go to "What Do You Do for Money, Honey?" I just found it very enjoyable. I really like the sound. I found the lyrics quite interesting, and I was like, damn y'all." Right. Number four, I'm gonna put "Let Me Put My Love Into You." I think that was a banger. Had one of my favorite guitar tunes on the album, and the lyrics were quite good as well. Number three, I give it to "You Shook Me All Night Long." Really love that track. I don't know. I said it that I found it quite enjoyable to listen to and quite pleasant, to be honest. So I'm not even. I don't have a reason. Just really liked it. Number two, "Shoot to Thrill." I mentioned that I really liked the wordplay for this one. Also love the instrumentals and the composition for the song. I think it was done very well. And number one is gonna go to Back in Black. Y'all know why. Alonzo, Back in Black, number one. Twins, we're twinning, man, for the first time. Is it the first time? I think we usually have similar songs, or maybe two songs in our top five that correlate, but I don't think we've ever had like the same top one. The day we have all top five is the day I'm gonna be like, whoa, that's crazy. All right. Ah, I knew you would have put Hell's Bells there. That's not coming anywhere close to my top five. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go back. All right. "You Shook Me All Night Long." Ooh. So we got three. We got three in a similar category. You shook me all night long, "Shoot the Thrill," and "Have a Drink on Me." Nice. Nice. Thank you for witnessing this reaction today. Thank you for coming and watch Back in Black album reaction with me. Quite an enjoyable album. Had so many awesome new songs in my life now. And also I had a shock with Back in Black. So I will see you next time, right? If you want to do reactions like these, join my Patreon. We go live every Sunday at 10 o'clock, right? Right. So that is the end for our second album reaction today.